At a less contentious All-Star, WNBA players and Cathy Engelbert look to get on the same page. Chicago, the league's elite players want personalized check-ins beyond congratulations on their accomplishments. They open their phones to check texts and scroll social media. WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert figured they wouldn't want to hear from her and the league all the time. She sits at a computer and sends emails to relay major information. You see the problem. There is a clear disconnect between Engelbert and players, despite an overall thawing of tensions 4 months after signing a collective bargaining agreement. It plays out in headlines, Instagram stories and social media posts because this is a professional sports league, and conflict creates noise. In the WNBA players' case, noise results in change. The tweaks here are minor, considering the sides that were once on the brink of a work stoppage appear to be on better terms. There were no bold claims about poor leadership, nor accusations of bad faith acts during Friday's player media portion of All-Star Weekend. No feelings were harmed in the unzippering of warm-ups in the vein of last year's "Pay Us What You Owe Us" t-shirts. It is far from a consensus affirmation of the job Engelbert has done, and she herself remained non-committal on her 2027 job status when asked directly for a third time in as many State of the League addresses. But it was a refreshingly calmer tone. Cathy has done a lot to really get us to this point, All-Star and WNBA Vice President Breanna Stewart said this weekend. Obviously, she was across the table during those CBA negotiations and eventually we got to a historic deal, and I think there's flowers that need to be given all around in order for this deal to really happen. The movement on this particular issue need not be as transformational as the CBA that paid out each All-Star $15,000 for participating. As with all of their paychecks in this new era of labor peace, it's significantly larger than in years past. Individual winners over the weekend made bank. Money does solve some problems. It can only do so much about bettering communication in the ways those involved want to receive it. And times are far different from the days of the legends who helped jumpstart the 30-year-old league. It's friendly when you see each other, but it's not like I was calling former WNBA President Val Ackerman or former President Donna Orander. No, Aces head coach and former New York Liberty star Becky Hammon said. I don't know what the temperature is like now, but you have to understand too, we were just getting phones. I was still carrying out CD packets with movies in it. It was just a completely different world. Listen closely to any of Engelbert's news conferences, including her State of the League address on Saturday night, and the differentiating words are clear. The internet is a very complicated place, Engelbert said while answering a question on individual security practices and player safety. Someone gave me this term, keyboard warriors. For all the olds know, that phrase was so last year. It's definitely not new, and that Engelbert had someone share it with her is telling. Engelbert, 61, spent the entirety of the WNBA's existence at Deloitte, where she rose into the role of CEO. Her corporate speak still pokes out all these years later, though Stewart gave her credit for adjusting on the fly and within that role. From when she started to now, I think she's more open and more personable, and maybe that just comes with the comfort of your surroundings and your work environment and things like that, Stewart said. I think that's something that she can always improve on. Engelbert's adult life spanned from rotary phones to dial-up internet to having the entire world in one's pocket. The league's first commissioner, after decades of leaders with the president title, is more comfortable at the dais, while occasionally awkward within the role. These are entities operating on different foundational levels. The oldest players in the league, born in 1987, made it through high school without smartphones, but the young stars of the W certainly didn't. Paige Bueckers, born in 2001, is a self-proclaimed and overly proud iPad kid. That's a person glued to their device. She touches grass with the screen.